Hello. Today we'll be looking at the Fieldbus Access component of the LinX software suite. And this video will just be a general information on what it is and generally what you can expect when you use it. So the Fieldbus Access tool provides you a graphical way to work with CAN bus signals in currently J1939, in the future CAN Open, and it currently works with our LinX software suite, so specifically UX Designer or Qt. If you are developing your applications with Codesys, Codesys already has very good J1939 CAN Open master and slave support within the tool. So I would recommend that if you're using Codesys already, use that tool. But if you're using Qt to develop your applications or are not using Codesys and are still wanting to receive J1939 messages, I would highly recommend you look at this tool because it provides a very easy way to do it. So essentially the Fieldbus Access tool is a graphical configuration tool to allow you to easily configure and integrate messages into your applications. It can handle multiple field buses where you can set the speed, eventually the standard that you use, J1939 or CAN Open. But as I mentioned, currently the only thing supported right now in version 1 is J1939. So let's take a look at how it actually will work. So we're going to go to this slide here. So on the left here we have the configurator tool, or really a picture of it. And we'll see this in later videos. I'll show exactly how it's used and how you can bring messages into your project. But for now, we'll look at a picture here, and when you configure messages, you're going to drag in J1939 PGN message and then several SPNs with it that you want your display to pay attention to. And these can be both receive and transmit messages. So this is a picture of your application running on the display, and what you actually are generating then when you tell this tool the messages you want to receive is you're going to generate a JSON file from that. And on the display we have this Fieldbus Access component, which is connected to the lower level CAN buses. So if you imagine this Fieldbus Access component is connected to the CAN bus and receiving every message on that bus. It's looking at it, but it doesn't know which ones your application wants to receive until it gets this JSON file. So the JSON file tells it what messages on the bus does the display care about. So when it sees those messages in the JSON file from the CAN bus, it's going to send those messages up to the data engine on the displays, and the Qt application here is also connected to the data engine and looking for these same messages. So the tool handles the configuration of all of this for you essentially. So even though it's nice to know how it works, you won't need to know the details of how the messages are, how your messages within Qt are getting assigned or subscribed to the data engine. And same with the Fieldbus Access component. That's all handled behind the scenes. The nice part about it though is all of the messages you've configured here are on the data engine itself. And if you've watched some of the other videos about the data engine is kind of our a server running on the displays that allow you to pass information between different components or applications. So with these messages on the data engine, any component, including your own like C++ components, can connect into the data engine and grab, for instance, any of the CAN bus data off of the data engine. So that can be useful if you're doing more advanced projects. But for now, for the simple version, what you need to know at the end of the day is you're going to configure certain messages here. You're gonna say I want a PGN for engine speed and the SPN for engine speed, and it handles, our tool handles all of this for you. So in your Qt project now, you'll have a variable that will always give you the latest value of engine speed. Okay, so I'm gonna come to our support site here and just show you where to start out. So if you start on our support site and come to software and LinX software suite, you'll notice some Fieldbus Access getting started guides, release notes, you know, some things describing the LinX software suite in general. And we're going to go over the different installation files and how to actually install this in other videos, so I won't touch on these other ones now. But for now, we can download this Fieldbus Access getting started. So I've actually already done that. And let's see. Go to my downloads here and downloaded it twice, it looks like. So this should give you some, again, a basic idea of how it works and what it's going to be doing. In this brief introduction, I would recommend you read it. It also goes over some examples and how to configure it, generate the file, and set everything up. So really, this is a great resource, and the videos that I'll make essentially mirror what is discussed in this document. So you could just skip the videos if you want, and if you understand the document, then you should be on your way. So take a look there, and in the next videos we'll discuss how to install Fieldbus Access, and then we'll go over a few examples on how to use it, load it to a display, and confirm that everything is working. So thanks for watching. Bye.